Deep in the mountains is a city unlike any other. Welcome to Thimphu, the capital of Bhutan. It's a unique place where the past meets the present. There are no traffic lights here. It's just a very calm and easy environment to be in. The streets here are lively, the energy here is peaceful. It's a city that is built on community and kindness. Beautiful, quiet and timeless. Along with me, let's explore the magic of Thimphu. So I'm on my way from Bagdogra to Jaigaon, which is the border town from which we will enter the state of Bhutan. And this trip seems to be a very exciting one. Bhutan is a place which I was learning and reading about it since a very long time. Very different culture, very different place to be in. So let's see what it has to offer. Here I am in Jaigaon on the Indian side of the border, and I'm standing in line to enter the border, the gate. And once I go in, I'll do the immigration process and then I will be finally in Bhutan. So we are here in Phuentsholing in Bhutan. What you can see behind me is the terminal border from which we came. We crossed the border, we did our immigration and came into this border. Now we will be meeting our guide, and then from here we will go to the capital city of Thimphu in Bhutan. But the entire process here was very smooth. It was very well managed, and we have to pay a fee of SDF, Sustainable Development Fee, which is around 1200 for Indians. So we paid that, and now we are heading towards the next destination.
Welcome to Bhutan. My name is Khandu and I will be your guide to enter your tips. Okay. So we will go to the Thimphu, the capital city of our country. So it will take 5 hours drive from here. And the white symbolizes the purity. Bhutan lies in the eastern part of the Himalaya, so land of between two great nations. So China in the north and India in the east, west and south. So most of the Buddhist people were influenced by our religious. That's why every home have an altar or shrine we call a Chuzom. After the construction of Parukichu monastery in the western side and Umtang Jamba monastery in the central part of our country, the first Buddhism imprint in our country. So, and during the 8th century, after Guru Padmasambhava, we call a second Buddha also. So he visited in our country, he spread all the Buddhism in the Himalayan regions. That's why just now we follow the Buddhism. So before then we don't have a Buddhism, we just follow the Bonism. Bonism actually means the people who offer to the natural things like rocks, river and trees. So after he came to our country, he spread all the Buddhism. That's why most of the people, they follow the Buddhism.
Guru Padmasambhava is Guru Rinpoche.
Yeah, Guru
right?
Rinpoche.
That's the same thing.
Yes, same thing. Yeah. So that's why we follow the Buddhism. That's the brief history of a country. So if you...
On our way to Thimphu, here we are at the 8th Stupa point. So here I'll show you that there are a total of 8 Stupa, and below every Stupa there's a small story of Buddha. Now there are a lot of stories, I cannot cover everything, but Stupa in Bhutan is a structure which is there at almost every place. It holds a religious or spiritual significance, and the prayer flags. Phuentsholing to Thimphu, now we are on a stop for lunch. And let me share you my experience about this journey. So the entire road is a mountainous road, and when we started it was warm, pleasant, but then it started to get cold, and the entire road was full of greenery, and the climate used to change drastically from fog to clear skies, then cold, then windy. So it was a great experience. Now we are here for lunch, and after that we will continue on our way for Thimphu. Chuzom bridge. So the Chuzom in Bhutanese means two, where two river meets. So here there are two rivers that are meeting. One is the Phuentsholing or the Thimphu river that is coming from the right, which is coming from Thimphu actually. And the one from the left is the Pacho river, which is coming from the left side. And both are actually merging. And just below, behind the river where they are merging, we see three stupas. One stupa on the left is a Nepal style stupa. The middle one is the Bhutanese style stupa, and the right one is the Tibetan style stupa. Because this river is coming from Tibet, flowing through Bhutan and going to Nepal, that's how they are arranged. So here we are at Chuzom, and now we are on the way to Thimphu. Finally, we have reached the capital city of Bhutan, Thimphu city, and this city is considered to be one of the biggest city in Bhutan. And here, most of the population, around 1.5 lakh people stay here out of the 7 lakh total population of Bhutan. So here we are in the evening time, strolling around the city. So let's see what the city has to offer.
So just now we are going there to see how the traffic police control the traffic. Okay, so it will.
So there has never been any traffic lights.
Yes, till now we don't have, and in future also I think we don't have plan to make this traffic light. So that makes the country unique when compared to other countries. Yeah. So it will take one loudest city in our country as a capital city, and we could see lots of cars movement, but we don't have a traffic light. Only the traffic police, they can control the huge numbers of the cars. So that's too amazing and also unique thing in our country.
So with his hands,
Yes.
he controls the entire traffic
Yes.
without any traffic lights.
Yes.
But what if someone...
Without any horn also.
Okay. So these are the hand gestures
Yes.
which are lets people know that they can go. It's been around 15 to 20 minutes that I am in the middle, in the center of the Thimphu city, but I haven't heard a single car horn. I haven't heard any loud noise, anything here. It's so peaceful. And even when you cross, people here are crossing in a very disciplined way through zebra crossing, and if you are crossing, the car will stop. So it's very well managed and is very disciplined. See, I was crossing the road through a zebra crossing, and all of these cars just stopped for me to cross. So this is how things are disciplined over here. I am sitting in front of the clock tower, and it's a very soothing environment here. There are kids playing, there are a group of friends sitting and talking to each other. It's like where the entire city has come alive and have gathered. So you can see all kind of people from all ages, tourists, local Bhutanese people, and it's very pleasant to sit here and witness all of these things. I'm trying to capture as many moments as I can and show you in the video, but here sitting in the center of the city, it's one of the most peaceful experience of this trip. Near the clock tower in Thimphu, there's this famous Momo cafe that you should try for momos. The momos over here are very well cooked is what I have heard, and they are good in taste and spicy. So this is the time I'm going to try the momos first time in Bhutan. So let's go and see how our experience is. Basically here the way you give order is basically they give you the menu, you have to write them and you have to give it to them. Some places they write it by themselves, but this is an interesting thing. So I will be writing whatever I want and giving the order. You want steam momos?
Cheese momo.
Cheese momo. Okay. 2, 1.
1. So total 2, yeah.
Okay. आपने भी एक चीज मोमो लो?
Yes.
तो total 3. Chicken momo एक लो?
They make by the wheat.
Here we have got our momos, and basically this is our short momo party with our guide and with Chincho. So you know how we do cheers? Let's do cheers. Cheers. But yeah, this is the momos. Let us taste and see how the Bhutanese momos are. Here we have got our momos. The momos here are really well cooked. But the main thing is the spices that they give. You can literally feel the spiciness, the entire thing from these spices, and they are very well cooked. So yeah, worth it to visit this place, and the momos are damn good. One of the things very inspiring about the Thimphu city is firstly the architecture. It's like very, very beautiful to walk and stroll through the architecture. The buildings are almost of the same architecture, and another thing is about the discipline that the people follow. The cars here also, they go in a line. There's no honking at all. There's no trying to overtake each other. And whenever you use zebra crossing here, it's very mandatory to use a zebra cross. But whenever you will see all of the cars stopping and letting you to pass. Day 2 in the Thimphu city. It's almost 9 a.m. in the morning and we are waiting for our car to come, and from here we will be going to explore different points today for Thimphu city. So we are here at the Buddha point, and with me again is my guide and friend Khan. There were a lot of yellow flags over the roads. So what does these yellow flags represent?
So actually this yellow prayer flags represent the one thing. The yellow represent the earth, because we have 5 elements like fire, water, earth and sky. So for example, if my element is fire, I need to host the red one. So this dedicated to our 60th birth anniversary of the fourth king. Yes.
Right now, which number king is there?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
So this flags were in depiction of the fourth king's 60th birth
anniversary. Yes.
Okay.
That's why we could see the image of the crown also on the prayer flag. I will show you. So we have some mantras also, and we could see the crown of the king. So it represents the 60th birth anniversary of the fourth Kelpo.
Okay. We are here at the Buddha Dordenma statue. So we entered the statue. There is a temple and a prayer hall there. So in any place in Bhutan, you cannot shoot within the prayer hall or within the temple. So but I will briefly explain you what is there inside the Buddha statue. So there is a life of Buddha that is painted and depicted across the wall, and then there are more than thousands, nearly 10,000 to 20,000 small Buddha statues that are there within that has been offered or contributed by the people. Apart from that, one of the interesting things that I liked about it is that there were a form of offering, and from the life of Buddha it is said that what he said was that the simplest form of offering that a devotee or one can offer is water. So we will see this is like people are offering water inside. It is being stored. At the end of the day, that water is taken and put into the plants. Next day, same thing happens. So how inspiring this offering is something that we learned, and the entire environment within it was quite peaceful. It was very calm, and yeah, it was very good to be there. Now we are outside in the arena. There is a small ceremony that has been going in. Our guide said that it happens once in a year, so we witnessed that, and now we are here taking pictures and looking at the aerial view from the Buddha Dordenma statue. The Dordenma statue is one of the largest sitting Buddha statue in the world. It is nearly 160 plus feet in height, and when you go through it, when you see it, it's quite magnificent to have a look, and it is quite well built. What I read was this statue is built and contributed from countries that follow Buddhism across the world. It's not just Bhutan. So you can see a contribution of multiple countries that has built this statue. So here
in our country, we cannot show the hand gesture like you, and they get hurt. No. So when you point something like that, or in the left side like that, so it shows the respect. So everybody respect this type of the way. And when we call somebody, can you please come here, or can you please come here, or just do like that. Don't do like that in our country, okay? So it will hurt the ego. So in our country,
So we just passed by the general hospital, which is in the center of Thimphu, and what I got to know is that in Bhutan, all of the citizens have an access to free healthcare and free education. That is what they feel and believe is the fundamental right of every citizen, and that's why across the country you have free healthcare and free education for all its citizens. So we are here at the Simply Bhutan Museum. Now this is a small dedicated museum made for tourists to go across and experience a glimpse of the culture of Bhutan. So here we are entering the museum, and let's see what it has to offer. So
and you can see here Wangchuk is every monarch's name. So the Wangchuk is their dynasty name. So in Bhutan we follow hereditary process where the throne is passed to their eldest son. So first king or second king or third king. So our third king is Majesty the King Jimmy Doji Wangchuk. He is also known as the father of modern Bhutan, because he modernized our Bhutan in many ways, like he built modern roads, modern hospitals and modern schools. He even built connection with other countries, but especially with India. So that photo was taken in 1958 with India's Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and his daughter Indira Gandhi. And beside that, our fourth king is Majesty the King Jimmy Singh Wangchuk, who is our youngest king because he was 17 when he had to take over his throne. So, and beside that, our fifth king is Majesty the King Jimmy Kesanam Wangchuk. So he's our present king, and he's known as People's King because of his kindness and humbleness toward his people, the citizen. And our crown prince is His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Gelsi Jimmy Nangye Wangchuk. So he'll be our next king. So he'll be our sixth king. And there you can see the portrait of our present royal family. So the person over there, he's our Lama Drupal, also known as the divine madman or the crazy monk, because his way of subduing demons were different from others. Like he uses his phallus, his main part, to defeat demons. In India, people they hang chili and lemon in front of their tomb to protect themselves from the evil eyes. The same like that in Bhutan, we do this. We believe that his phallus will protect us from those evil spirits. And we also believe that he is the creator of our national animal called Takin, which you can see over here. It's him, our first and only foot artist in Bhutan right now, Mr. Phuentsholing. At the age of 2, he was diagnosed with brain disorder called cerebral palsy. So because of that, his upper body is paralyzed. So whatever he does it with his feet. See over here? This is how they used to construct mud house. So they make this wooden temporary frame, they add some salt inside, sprinkle water over it, and with this rod they wrap it. So while constructing this mud house, they sing a song called Om Sanglamani. So this song is not only a song, it's also a prayer. So like they sing this song for multi-purpose. So like when they feel tired, so they sing this song to entertain themselves. But mainly, while constructing this mud house, they kill many insects unknowingly. So to seek forgiveness, they sing this song. So now they'll perform. If you want, you can make videos and
here and we have been served the traditional butter tea of Bhutan along with sweet rice and sausage rice. So they said that we can put the sausage rice in the butter tea and can have it. So let's try and check it out how it. Butter tea with roast rice. Good. At the Royal Takin Preserve. Now, Takin is the national animal of Bhutan, and it is a very interesting, a mystical animal. So I'll keep it a suspense until you go in and see what a Takin looks like. So Khan, where are we right now?
So we are here in the local vegetable market in Thimphu. So the ground floor we can get vegetables, and the upper floor we can get some dairy products and the local rice and also some dry meats.
Okay, so let's visit this and have a look at the vegetable market.
Yes.
Are all of these vegetables grown here?
Some of the vegetables grown here, but we also import from India also.
Okay.
Especially like tomatoes and onion.
Okay. This is the size of a ginger in a local Bhutan market. So this is how big. I think if you see any of the gingers, they are like so big. Look at this. We went through, so we are on the second floor of the vegetable market, and here there is mostly dried items, rice and most of the products that are made in Bhutan. And you can say one thing is that this entire vegetable market is so clean. You will not find even a single or even a small garbage anywhere. We are here at the local handicraft market in Thimphu, and there are shops in line. Like there are, I think more than 20-30 shops that are in line, and they are all constructed in the same way. It's a very pretty walk to, just stroll around, have a look at the Bhutanese handicraft. So let me show you this market. We are here.
We use in the clockwise direction like that, and there is some mantras also.
Okay.
Om Mani Padme Hum means Om means universe, Man means our mother, so Ni Padme means of lotus flower. So it means our mother is like a lotus flower, very precious in this universe.
Okay. So in the clockwise direction, I have to move this.
Yes.
So this is considered as a prayer.
Yes.
So now we are at a Changangkha park. It's a very small park, but a very newly one, established last year. And what I can see is it has very wonderful and colorful flowers. So let me show you this. It's an amazing and a calm feeling to come here in an evening time. So here we are at the Changangkha park. So now we are. On the banks of the Phuentsholing river, here I am in the Thimphu city. in the last 2 days I explored the city. I went and explored all of the points over here, and this experience has been tourist serene. It has been peaceful. Now it's the end of my stay in Thimphu city. From tomorrow we will be going to the old capital Punakha of Bhutan, where there will be another cultural experiences, and we are going to see another points in Punakha and Phobjikha from tomorrow onwards. So that's it for Thimphu.